I've got stenosis and degradation of the spine. I've got nerve damage in my left leg. I've had a stroke in 2014 and I had a heart attack and a stent put in 2010, and just recently diagnosed with depression. I take 32 tablets a day, and that's all of them basically. So I feel like a rattle at times. But it keeps me going, keeps me alive. And I suppose, you know, it's got to be done if I want to kind of have a modicum of normality in my life. Now I've got multiple conditions. I can't work. I wish I could. Going from like £700, £800, £900 a week to about £100 a week, if I'm lucky, is a hell of a change, which I think has also affected my mental health as well, to be honest.
When I kind of just go through periods of time where I just become so anxious about kind of getting complications from diabetes, and if my blood sugar isn't like perfect that day, it will just spark this like anxiety like attack within me, just thinking that I need to get my control back, and just like I just have down days really thinking that essentially like my life expectancy isn't as long as everybody else's. What's going to happen in the future? Like, am I going to be able to have kids? And if I do, like, am I going to pass it on to them? And kind of just a bit of like impending doom about the future, essentially. So again, it's just like up and down days, but I've learned just like from speaking to other people that everyone kind of goes through that.
One condition is affected by another. So my irritable bowel syndrome is affected by stress, and the stress can induce psychosis. So it all comes up at the same time. So it's physical and mental. You know, when I have psychosis, I have pains in my stomach, and I have, or when I'm stressed, I have pains in my stomach, and I feel like my head is gonna burst because of the negative thoughts that are just roaming around in there. Art has saved my life. When I had a massive breakdown after an overdose, I just started painting automatically. And then after that, I went to do a foundation, and then I did a master's. All this came from my breakdown. Art has been therapeutic for me. Without the art during my illness, I don't know what would have happened to me.
Prior to this situation, this place that I'm in my life at the moment, I'm an international training consultant, so I work different areas of the world, and I like that broad remit. And then becoming ill, it leveled everything because it took away all of what that was, right? So I lost my health, obviously. I was in hospital for over 6 months. I lost my house because you can't pay your bills. Yeah, you lose things. And I suppose some of the motivation behind going to Aqua or going to Tai Chi or whatever is about the strengthening so that I can get my body back fully the way I'd like it. Some of the self-management takes away the fear then, because I've looked after it, of then being able to step into the world that I'd like to step into because I know I've got it covered. That knowledge, understanding enables you to make informed decisions, which then enable you to achieve goals outside of your health issue. It's almost like health issues can keep you in prison, you know, but the lock to do that, to opening that door, is an understanding of what you need to do to manage it so that you can live a life that looks like what you want it to look like.